I'm Anna. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you visited before, it's good to see you again. In today's video, I'm taking part in the Fun Friday Challenge hosted by Tiffany from Broke Girl Aesthetic, and her co-host is Fabi from Arrows DIY. I am also showcasing my co-workers' crafts or DIYs. Every holiday I put together a craft for my co-workers. It gives us a break from our very busy and very stressful day. So I am showcasing their fabulous work in this video. I'm using this beaded cord, some straws and stripes, some bandanas, and a lighter. Now, if you've seen this technique before with the lighter, why haven't you told me? And if you haven't, you are in for a lot of fun. So let's head on over to my craft room. Let's go see what I made with all this beautiful stuff. Vámonos, let's go. Come on, bring your drink. We're ready. Vámonos. For my first project, I'm using this gold wire welcome sign I got at the Dollar Tree. Some bandanas. I also used a white one. Some of this 4th of July scatter from the Dollar Tree. This beautiful red, white, and blue yarn I got at Hobby Lobby. And some of this beautiful yarn that I got at Walmart. I started by cutting 3/4-inch strips from the red and blue bandanas. Next, I wrapped the word welcome with the blue bandana strips. Once all the letters were wrapped, I took the red strips of the bandana and wrapped them around the frame. I also want to mention that to prevent the fabric from fraying, I used some hot glue, folded the edges inward, creating a tubing prior to wrapping the letters and the frame with the bandana strips. Next, I cut 3 1-inch by 24-inch strips of the bandanas, and then I cut 20 24-inch lengths of yarn. Then I took each bandana strip, folded them in half, slipped them under the frame, and looped the tails through the loop of the bandana. So you take the bandana, fold it in half, make a loop, and pull the tails through the loop. And I did this in the red, white, and blue order. Next, I took the 20 strips of yarn and divided them into 5 bunches and looped them onto the frame. I took 3 of these beaded cords I had in my stash, tied them onto the frame, and hot glued them into place. I hot glued the red, white, and blue stars to the top of the frame. And look how pretty the beads look. I am so happy with how this turned out. I love how the bandanas give this a fun summertime 4th of July vibe. It looks a little like a dream catcher, has a bit of boho, and definitely some country farmhouse. This piece will fit into any decor. What do you think? For this project, I'm using one of these wood home pieces from the Dollar Tree, some straws and stripes from the Dollar Tree. These napkins are also from the Dollar Tree. Some Mod Podge or glue stick. I'm choosing the glue stick today. And I picked up one of these pinwheels from Michael's. I started by separating the 2 plies of napkin. Next, I measured a piece of the printed side of the napkin and cut it slightly larger than the word home on the wood base. Next, I applied the glue stick to the front of the word home, making sure to add glue at the top of the letters as well as the outside edges of the letter H and the letter E. Next, I applied the paper over the top of the letters, pressing it firmly into place, making sure to cover the top and the sides of the letters. Once the letters were covered and the paper was firmly in place, I trimmed the excess paper down to about 1/4 of an inch. The next step in this DIY requires safety first, so I picked up all the scrap pieces of paper from my workstation and I have my spray water bottle handy because this DIY is about to get lit. See what I mean? Isn't that cool? Or is it hot? Next, I punched out the paper that is in between the letters and then burned those pieces of paper. Now, it is my understanding that it is the glue that keeps the wood from burning. So it is very important that you cover your entire surface with glue prior to adding your paper. Now, this works with Mod Podge or the glue stick, and it'll work on any surface, but it does not work with paper. You want to use a napkin or you want to use a tissue like wrapping tissue paper, but not wrapping paper and not scrapbook paper. Those will just burn. I am amazed by this process. It is so much fun to watch. What do you think? Once you're all done, you want to take a little brush and just brush off all the ashes and any little burnt pieces of paper that might be left behind. Next, I took the straws, cut them down to the size of the base, and glued them into place. I found these cute little Uncle Sam hats at Hobby Lobby and decided to glue one to the top of the H because home is where you hang your hat. Next, I took the pinwheel and trimmed it down. I took a straw and trimmed it to the size of the pinwheel. Then I slipped the pinwheel into the straw and attached it to the back of the home sign. Next, I took small pieces of tissue and covered the sides of the wood base. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Cool, huh? Now for the bling. I added the clear gem stickers onto the word home. See? I love how this delightfully whimsical 4th of July DIY turned out. And what a fun way to decoupage. I'd like to give a shout out to my coworkers. They did an explosive job and did not burn down our building. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Don't forget to watch the rest of the Fun Friday Challenge playlist. Have a happy and safe 4th of July, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!